All those images on your website are gorgeous, but do you have any idea how big those files are? All those large files are a great way to quickly slow down your site. Hey there, I'm Danielle, web and graphic designer, bringing you tech tips and tutorials to help you stand out from the crowd. I know it sounds scary, optimizing images and compression, but once you figure this out, this is a quick, painless way to save space. So let's talk about the different types of compression, and then I'll show you my favorite way to optimize images. So the first type of compression is lossy compression, and this is for JPEGs or GIFs, and essentially what this does is it just loses bits of information from your original image to compress that file size down. Now the advantage to this is that it does give you a lot of smaller image sizes, but the disadvantage is that it also loses a little bit of that quality. The second type of compression is lossless compression. And basically this is for JPEGs or PNGs and a couple other types of formats. But the way this works is it essentially stacks the things that are similar on top of each other to reduce that file size. So the advantage to this is it retains a lot of that quality. The disadvantage is that the file sizes aren't as compressed as with lossy. Essentially, these two types of compressions are opposites. So you need to decide what's more important for you. Is it file size or is it image quality? And go from there. Also note that they're not both compatible with each file type format. PNGs are only lossless while they are not lossy. So I use a free program on my computer with my PNG images to add some lossless compression, and this program is called Riot, or Radical Image Optimization Tool. And it's a free download that you can download and install on your computer. So the perk to this is that it is not something that you have to keep on your WordPress site. It's not another plugin that you'll have to add that will slow it down. I'll leave the link for this site down below so you can go ahead and download it. But it's riot-optimizer.com. So once you go ahead and download and install that, and you open it up for the first time, it will look like this. And the way it works, you can click open and do an image one at a time. So when you've added your image that you want to go ahead and compress, up here it will show you the initial image size and the optimized image size. Now this one I've already compressed, so it's not compressing it much, but you can select file type down here and the compression rate here, and it will show you the before and the after of what it will look like with your compression. The other quick feature, if you're in a hurry or you have a lot to do, you can click batch, you can add images, and select your images that you need to add. So over here you can select the location it's going to send them to, and then you hit start and it will go ahead and compress all of those. The only downside is it will apply the default. It's not going to let you select a higher or lower compression rate. One thing to note is that when you do compress the images, it will ask you if you'd like to save over the original file and write over it, so losing your uncompressed original, or if you'd like to save it as a different name. So when you optimize that way, I prefer to save it as a different name so I do have access to my original higher quality one. And just like with the individual optimizer, it will try to save over these images instead of saving them under an alternate name. The way I preserve my high quality originals is in the folder that contains all of my images for this particular post. I make a separate subfolder that I title, compressed images, and that's where I save the images for this in. So it keeps the originals and the compressed images. Don't forget to subscribe down below for new videos every Thursday at 9 a.m. Central. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.